what's up, folks? It's your boy Rico, the gearhead here, with another episode. Now, this is a vlog. I know I haven't posted much for the last couple of. Actually, it's been 2 weeks since I last posted a vlog or any let's say more interactive content. Well, because my bike had developed some issues, I had to take it back to the shop for it to be checked out, and that's hence the delay of such. But now its bike is a-okay, just some minor issues, just some seals that were messy or some worn out, so I had to replace them. And yeah, so before further ado, well, hello and welcome to the number one channel in Eastern Central Africa that brings you great and epic motorcycle content many have come to love. Do consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell so that you're updated whenever we post a new episode. Now, today will be the topic of today will be the things that I usually check before I hop on my ride, or rather hop on my bike or anything that I'm going to be riding that particular day. Now, the first things first, you have to ensure that your bike as at least is working. You have to check if it has some battery life, or the dash is at least work. That's the first indicator that you should actually check for before you move to anything else, because if you don't check that, there's no point of checking anything else. The next thing you need to check is the tires. Do they have enough pressure? Do they have is there maybe a nail or something that's poked, rather that pierced through the tires? You should also check if they have enough pressure, so that maybe you can maybe stop by a petrol station or anywhere that has filling pumps. Now, the next thing I should check is for like any loose parts. You should check also for bolting, any some loose anywhere like the fairings, also side mirrors. Sometimes you might move and then you find something fall off during the ride and you didn't know actually where it came from. So that's some of the basic things that you should check out for before you even begin your ride. Now, after all through that, you've checked that everything is okay. Now, there's one particular important thing that you should check for, or rather you should, okay, this is something that I do personally. And that thing is, before even starting the bike or anything, I usually say a short word of prayer. Reason being, I'm a religious person. I believe in God. I believe that God is there. God is the one who made made these things all possible. We're here, no, not because of anyone, but because of Him. We are alive because of Him. He's given us the energy to wake up and to do things that we love to do. And for that, I feel that we should at least say maybe a word of thanks for the great new day and everything that He has done for us. Now, I usually say a short prayer, mostly entailing something to do with thanking Him for the day, thanking Him for at least being alive and healthy, and also having the basic needs that will sustain me, especially now in the pandemic era that we are in. Now, without further ado, I'm going to say a short prayer. Just you can do this, you can follow along, rather you can go with or you can follow my way of doing things. And yeah, so let's say a word of prayer. So let's say a word of prayer. Lord, we come before you this great day. We want to thank you, Lord, for everything that you've done for us. Thank you, Lord, for giving us the gift of life, for giving us the energy to wake up this morning. May you be with us, Lord. Protect us on the road. Protect us from being reckless. Protect us from making very bad decisions. Clear the path ahead of us. Give us a good day. Give us a good time whenever we go, and also bring us back home safe and sound. Protect us on the road. Keep us safe from bad drivers. Keep us safe from bad situations. Keep us safe from bad cops who may try to, or anyone else who may try to take advantage of us. Guide us and protect us, Lord. Be with us. Be with everyone on the road today. May you keep them safe. Also, remember those people who are suffering now, especially now during the coronavirus pandemic. Lord, may you be with them, give them strength, and see them through these difficult times. Be with us. For this we do pray, trusting and believing in Jesus' holy name. Amen. So after saying the word of prayer, now you are free to basically start your day. So let's go. Now, this is basically typically how my day starts. Uh, I must start with a word of prayer. It has been like kind of a, how do I call it? Routine, not a routine, but a religious. I'd not say it's religious, but how do I even call it? I'd say it's some sort of it's something that I do on a daily basis because I believe, I don't know what your beliefs are, but I do believe that you should really ask God for at least protection, because chances are, if you are bound to be in an accident or something, the chances of you, uh, the chances of you being hurt more is greater than if you got into an accident if you on a car. You know what I'm saying. Statistically, accidents in a motorcycle are more fatal than those on in a car. Yeah, so because your body is more exposed to the elements, to crashing, and if you don't have proper gear, my friend, your chances grow even larger. Now, excuse me for a bit. We'll get back on the road shortly. So as I was saying, that has been kind of my daily routine. That's some of the things that I do, and I believe it has made such a huge impact in my writing career because a lot of the things I've seen close calls. I'll say it's not because of my recklessness, but well, yes, some of them are because I'm a bit reckless. We all are sometimes, but most of the time, you kind of find yourself in situations whereby you can't actually explain why and how they happened. Like, for example, there's one time that I was going through down Limuru Road on my way to work, and something weird happened. My gauge was showing that I still had some fuel left. Part and take the reason also, overestimating the level of fuel that you have. And then, along the way, my bike just died out. It wouldn't start, it wouldn't move. Okay, it wouldn't move, but the engine wouldn't crank up. So checking the tank, it had a bit of fuel left, but I couldn't understand why the bike wasn't starting. So I decided to push it. It wasn't far from the Total petrol station there at Junction, but along the way, just a few meters after, there was a nasty accident that involved three cars to be exact. It was the middle car was the one which was damaged the most. Luckily, nobody was hurt as much, but the damage there was extensive. But from that incident, the thing that I did actually notice is that you know what, God actually prevented me from that accident. The actual instance of the bike actually refusing to start and crank up, only for a few meters after for there to be an accident that actually involved three cars. One oncoming, actually both of them were one. I think one was trying to avoid an oncoming vehicle and then stopped abruptly, causing the two cars behind to actually smash into each other. And I was thinking, what if I was the one who was in between? Rather, because there was a bit of traffic, I was lane splitting. What if I was the one who was actually there and I could have been involved in that accident? You know how fatal, rather how damaging would that have been to me and to the bike, also to my welfare? I don't know how you can explain that, or well, it depends on what your interpretation is. But for me, I'd like to think is that God actually saved me from that situation. That's just one of the instances. I know a lot of you guys have experienced such close calls. Let me call them close calls because that's what's commonly known as, commonly referred to as by riders, by people in the riding community. Like I said, that's one of the things that I usually do for myself to make sure, or rather, to routine. It gives me at least a peace of mind knowing that I've asked God for guidance and protection, and aside from that, I believe the way, or rather, the path is cleared for me enough to actually, continue with my day. Yep. So another thing that I usually do is actually when you're at junctions, or rather when you're at places whereby people are a lot of people are actually moving past, there's a bit of traffic. You should actually take care whenever you're lane splitting, whenever you're moving, because, for example, you see, like this guy in front of me. This guy wasn't actually, he was just moving out about without actually checking. What if you are actually moving there trying to lane split and then you get caught in the middle? So you should be careful, always looking to your sides and the mirrors. Look at this person. Crazy. It's crazy how people nowadays have no respect for road users, for especially for people like us. So as I was saying, another thing they should actually, in my previous video, if you hadn't seen it, I was actually talking about the things, okay, the motorcycle slang that is commonly used in the motorcycling community, and that's one of them. Okay, one of them that was actually that resonated with a lot of people was a squid. Like I said, squids are people who actually ride without necessarily full gear, not gear, but without minimal gear, and are reckless in their riding habits. For example, one of the most common squids in Africa are these Boda Boda guys. For example, look at this guy. This guy has slippers. This guy has no gloves, no helmet, a sweatshirt, and look, he's even lane splitting, recklessly moving in and about without regarding the safety of others. Buddha guys are, I don't know, they're the biggest squids, I'd say, in Kenya. Though we do know some few squids, although you do know some few squids out there who actually, they have big bikes, they have, I'd say, professional bikes, but they ride in helmets with t-shirts and gloves and slippers. I mean, who does that? Well, it's your bike, it's your life, you do whatever you want. But for the border guys, I think it's better if we try and at least educate them on better riding ethics. Now this is where my bike got fixed. Bikers Clinic. That's where, if you want to get the best job done, well, visit Elijah, visit the guy. He'll get your bike fixed in a jiffy. Well, that's gonna wrap up for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you at least try to follow through with my morning routines and at least implement some of the routines that you've seen here. It might actually just change the way you view riding, might actually change the way you view life as a whole, because putting God first in everything is actually the best thing that you can do. It can save you from a lot of situations, from nasty situations, can save you a lot of trouble, can make your day a lot easier. Yeah, so that's the wrap for today's video. If you like this video, hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and also do consider, thank you so much for 330, I think, are we at 325 for 330 subs, I think. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Ride safe, stay safe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.